So. Alright, so I don't often do these kinds of videos, but I thought it would be kind of fun to just voice my opinion and make this sort of a conversation piece for you guys and me and anyone who's really a fan of superhero movies, comic book movies, anything of the sort. There has been word of Todd Phillips, the director of the Hangover movies. He's working on a Joker origin story movie, and I was very, very skeptical about this thing. And the reason I'm very much like on the fence about it is because the Joker is one of those characters that you're really not supposed to know the backstory of. It's essentially a character that could be anyone, and that's kind of what makes him so threatening. It's kind of just this guy. He could be this everyday guy who went fucking nuts and just decided to wear makeup and cause chaos throughout Gotham City. And that's kind of a way like you can kind of project yourself onto that person because he's a blank slate with the makeup. He's very well known, as you've seen various iterations of him. There's Jack Nicholson, Cesar Romero, Mark Hamill, Jared Leto, and of course the most famous one, Heath Ledger. But now, for those who don't know, Joaquin Phoenix has thrown his hat in the ring and is going to be playing the Joker in this movie, which is surprising first off because of how short of a run Jared Leto's Joker is actually getting. Unless they're doing something with the storyline in DC where there's going to be two Jokers. That's my theory on the whole thing. But regardless, what I wanted to get at was Todd Phillips released a screen test of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, and I am surprisingly loving it. The reason I say that is because, first off, I saw the visual of Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck. That's not his actual name, it's just kind of the name they're giving him for the movie. I want to believe it's something of the Killing Joke where the origin is kind of a false narrative, and it's going to just kind of be there to bait you throughout the entire movie to kind of give you this sense of like, oh, this is what he was like, but it's not actually the way it's going to be like. Obviously, it's going to take place during the 70s, from what I can imagine, with like the clothes and all that stuff. The hair he's rocking, like that weird like berries and cream chap looking dude. It reminds me a lot of like Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. He was a fucking terrifying character.
Call it.
Never in a million years would I think a coin toss would be terrifying. So in this screen test, it's sort of a zoom in on him with overlays of what the costume is going to look like. You can look on it online on Twitter. I kind of wanted to just bring up, I like how they mixed it up a little bit. They're going for more of like the look of the mask in The Dark Knight, or even what Cesar Romero wore in the 60s, like that clown mask. But they kind of like repurposed it for his makeup. I think it works. I think it works for like a distinct but scary Joker look. I do think it's going to be a mix of, say, Jack Nicholson's Joker and also a little bit of No Country for Old Men with Anton Chigurh, Javier Bardem, if you will. Just with like the hair and like, I feel like that's kind of some of the influences they were going for. But I'm very curious to see how this movie's going to go. It's a fucking Scorsese produced movie. I don't know if you guys know that. Scorsese's producing, Robert De Niro's in it, Zazie Beetz from Deadpool 2 is in it. A bunch of people are in this movie, and it's actually shocking that they got such a star-studded cast. I'm curious what you guys think. I know this is a weird video for me to post. I kind of want to do something talking about, you know, the upcoming movies and whatnot, the DCEU. It doesn't get enough credit, but at the same time, I'm very curious to see where it's going to go with this one. I don't know about you guys, but I think Joaquin Phoenix could actually knock it out of the park. He's known for doing like weird roles. He's also known for being very method acty and kind of going a little crazy with his acting career. That's not a great thing, of course, but he's managed to go off the beaten path a couple of times and do some weird projects. If you're going to do method acting right, I think he's your guy. I mean, standing with like all the other Jokers, Jared Leto being an asshole on set is kind of a different story. That's almost like Jim Carrey in Man on the Moon, but I think Joaquin Phoenix can kind of wrangle it in and kind of make something special. We're going to do two things really quick before we wrap up this video. One, let me know what you guys think about Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, specifically like with the makeup and stuff like that, because I think it's fucking terrifying, but it may be really cool. Two, let me know who your favorite Joker is. I can see I'm going to get a lot of people in the comments probably saying Heath Ledger or Mark Hamill. I would be inclined to agree. I like all the Jokers, per se. I think they all have their own flavor when it comes to, like, Cesar Romero is the campy Joker. Mark Hamill is, like, the animated Joker. Heath Ledger as, like, he's definitely up there, and he set the bar for what it was. Even Jared Leto, I like his, like, gangster punk thing that he's got going on with the face tattoos. Could probably be a mumble rapper on SoundCloud or something like that. I think Joaquin Phoenix is going to do great. Anyway, with that said, let me know what you guys think about this video, and maybe we can do more of them. I will see you guys later. Good night, goodbye, have a good one. Hey guys, what's going on? John here. Just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. It was awesome to make it. I also wanted to go ahead and take the time to thank the patrons for making this video possible, all of which can be seen right over here on the screen. Also, if you like this video, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you ring the bell so you get notifications on every video that comes out. I know YouTube's a little wonky like that, but please feel free to do so. And on top of that, if you want to support any further, you can do me a solid by clicking the Patreon link below. If you want to pledge, feel free to do so. Any amount is encourageable. Regardless, I appreciate your support. Anyway, with that said, I'll talk to you guys later. This is John saying good night, goodbye, see you in the next video.